What is up guys, Lunky Mort here and welcome back to a brand new video of Bloons BTD Battles. So I guess I told you guys that I would be streaming every single Friday and I didn't last week. So I kind of felt bad and I ended up playing some BFB Colosseum. I think it was like 1 AM, so I didn't play that well, but I ended up facing Asian Sensation, which is pretty insane. Like, I think I faced him once before in arenas. That was like a year ago. I think that was like summer 2019. So that's kind of crazy that I faced him again. And yeah, by the way guys, thank you so much for the support recently. We literally went from gaining 0 subs to getting 500 subscribers in just 2 weeks. And that's like a crazy comeback if you think of it. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And yeah, let's see if we can hit 10k by the end of the year. That would be awesome. Anyway, we're facing Asians, so what does that mean? Well, we got a sweat, that's for sure. Now, to be honest, I didn't really think it was him at first. I don't really watch his videos anymore that often, so didn't really know what his win rate was and how many medallions he has. So yeah, at this point I was thinking, yeah, this is kind of fake, he's probably not the real Asian. But after the game, I checked him out and it was him, so yeah. Kind of crazy, right? Anyway, we are playing Dolphin Ace versus Dolphin Ace, most likely. I mean, this is a pretty solid map for Dolphin Ace. It's pretty long, and it's just stupid to go Wizard or Boomer because you just get outplayed. So he's most likely got Ace, and yeah, we're both playing pretty aggressively at this point. He's sending a lot of Bloons. A lot of eco. I'm kind of focusing more on my farms and playing a bit more passively. He made me leak quite a few lives, but he doesn't really have the lives advantage. Like 5 lives is not really anything at all. So at this point, yeah, he's sending some yellows. That's more for the eco because usually you only send a few sets to force a bolt. Also, sorry for that lag. I don't know why it's lagging. Gonna try and fix that for the next video. But yeah, this lag is kind of unfortunate. Also, that lead sneaked by. And yeah, he's gonna rush us with some whites. I had to go for a Spolt and go for another Dart Monkey. Don't think I actually needed it, but yeah, we defended that without a boost, which is really good. I'm glad I had that Juggernaut on last and on first, otherwise we would have had to use a boost for sure. But yeah, we are ahead in farms by quite a bit. His eco is probably around 500 to 550. And since he's sending us some spaced rainbows for eco, his eco is probably going to go up a lot. I did try to rush him with some camels, but it didn't really work out. So he's still sending his eco. That means he's going to out-farm us in the late game. So the only real way to like stay ahead is to farm as hard as possible, which is what I'm doing. He's not rushing me at all, but I kind of know he's going to rush us in round 16 because that's what you usually do against Dart Monkey. So yeah, there we go. And we defend that by getting up another Spolt. Easy clap, nice. I'm gonna rush him, I'm gonna Bloon boost actually. Leads, regen leads, camel ceramic, pinks on top. And is he gonna defend that? Looks like he is gonna have to boost. Yeah, those camels were kind of scary. It's always good to send a camel ceramic behind because people often forget to upgrade their Dart Monkeys to camels. So since we forced the boost, I'm gonna send him Moab, even though he's probably gonna get his boost back at that point. He's going to send us some leads. I'm just going to defend by getting up another Juggernaut. That's a really good rush people do. They send boosted leads on round, I think it's 18, instead of sending the Moab because it's much cheaper and it pretty much always forces a boost. So yeah, he's going to use a Phantom and look at this, boys. One of my worst chokes of all time, probably, considering it's against Asian Sensation. But yeah, look at this, boys. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I don't know what happened here. Like, I thought I was going to defend. I thought I had enough triple Dart Monkeys, but apparently my Juggernaut wasn't in a great spot at all. So we ended up dying to AI. Like, he didn't even send a single Bloon to beat us. Which is just really unfortunate. I was raging. And he didn't want a rematch, which means he probably didn't know who I am. Fair enough, I mean, my name's Kobe right now, so yeah. But dude, I was pissed after that one. Like, come on. I knew it was, I didn't know it was Asian sensation, but I was like, it could be. So I'm like, okay, let's play well. And look at that, I choked. Whatever, okay. Anyway, we're facing this guy. He's got a pretty offensive name, not gonna lie. But he has a really good win rate. I think it's 88%. Yeah, I checked it out, it was 88%. So that's kind of cool. Like, you don't often face people with such a good win rate. Right here, he went for his farm, so I decided to rush him with some greens and some blacks behind. Really good rush, actually. Made him leak like 30 lives and then use a road spike as well, so pretty good. Also, I have my first Dark Monkey on last. I don't know if it's the best targeting for blacks, but it is for pinks and like for blues and stuff. So make sure to always put it on last. He's gonna send us some yellows. I just went for my Spolt because I was kind of leaking, so I didn't want to leak too many lives at all. And he is ahead in farms. I might be ahead in eco, I don't really know. But yeah, so right here I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna go for another farm because I'm gonna need the money to go for my jug. But he ends up going for it. He goes for his farm. And I'm like, okay, I could maybe force him to leak. But I don't know, his jug spot was really interesting and it was actually pretty good. Like, it's more in front, like at the beginning of the map. And look at that, also those regions. Like, I thought, okay, he's dead, 100%. Those regen leads, not definitely gonna kill him, but no, he just leaks down to 42 lives and defends. So that was kind of crazy. He's gonna bloon boost these bloons towards me, and that's just gonna force a boost because those were a lot of zebras. Gonna send him a nice. I'm gonna send him some bloons, but looks like he might be able to defend that because he's got that. I mean, that juggernaut spot is kind of good. I think the reason why it's so good is because it's quite at the beginning of the map, so it pops the regen leads pretty early, and that means the triple dark monkeys can start popping the bloons. So yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. I might have to remember that placement. Also that he's going to rush us here. Don't know why I went for that farm. Like, I knew he was going to rush me. And look at that, boys. Another choke. Like, I should have put my Juggernaut on first for that, and I would have defended. But I was like, nah, I'm probably going to defend for boost anyway. And no, I died. So, another choke. Which is just so unfortunate. But looks like we ended up having a rematch. He wanted to play me. And he's face palming because I'm going Dark Monkey on, I guess, a boat map. But surprisingly, Dark Monkey does a really good job. Like, it's actually crazy how good Dark Monkey is in this map. You wouldn't think it, but I played Sub to PewDiePie the other day, like a week ago, and he used this strat against me and completely destroyed me while I was going boat. And so yeah, I was like, okay, you know what, let's try it out. The good thing about the strategy is that you can definitely outplay boat pretty easily. You just need to farm quite a bit, and since these triple dark monkey spots are so good, or like dark monkey spots, you really don't really need to get up that much defense. So yeah, like 2 dark monkeys on last, 1 triple dark monkey, 1 2 on O2 defends. Those defend pinks really easily, and probably boosted like group blues as well. So pretty good. He's going to send us some blacks here. I'm just going to wait for him to send us enough to actually force defense, and he does. So that was a good rush by him. You know, boat is pretty cheap, so he's definitely going to be out farming us early game. I'm just going to send him some blacks here to force him to get up another boat. And he's going to definitely go for another farm. So what I'm thinking here is I'm going to wait for him to go for that farm and then send him some yellows. And look at that was perfect timing. He went for that plantation, and he is definitely going to have to boost here. Like, I'm just going to keep sending it till he boosts. So I don't know what he was thinking here. Like, just use a boost, buddy. Like, you really want to leak down 130 lives instead of using a boost? Like, he should have definitely used it, like, instantly. And that would have saved him, like, 100 lives. So, yeah, that was a bad play, not going to lie. But, yeah, we're going to go for a jug. These jug and spolt spots are ridiculously good too, so that's going to easily defend. I don't know about my dark monkey spots, are not that great for cleaning up, but I guess it's going to work out. So you might be thinking, wow, he's ahead in farms by a lot, but look at his defense. Like, he is going to need Destroyer, and if I do rush him with leads around 15, he's going to need maybe 2 Destroyers too. So right here I'm just kind of forcing him to go for more defense. He was saving up money, so that's why he was able to afford that destroyer pretty fast. And he managed to fit another farm in the middle, which is kind of impressive, considering he has his mortar. But yeah, it's round 15. He's probably going to rush us in round 16, so I'm not even going to farm. I'm going to rush him as well. But I was like, okay, he's rushing us. Let's go for another dot monkey. And right here, I'm like, oh, okay. We're getting overwhelmed, right? No, we're actually defending. That's kind of cool. Like, usually you'd need maybe 2 jugs and a spole to defend that on, like, normal maps. But it looks like on this map, we ended up defending with just a spole, 2 spoles and a juggernaut and just, like, a few dot monkeys. That's really cool. We didn't even have to use a boost. We have all 3 of our boosts left. And he already used 1, so we have the advantage. He is going to go for a rush. He is going to balloon boost us. Like, oh shit. Do I have enough defense? I'm like, okay, I'm struggling. And I kind of failed my micro here, so I'm like, do I boost? No. Do I go for an upgrade? And I defend. Wow. I even road spike, but way too late. So I guess I got kind of lucky, but at the same time, my defense was just like good enough to defend. So that was kind of cool. I was like thinking, okay, I'm dead, 100%. Like my hands kind of froze for a sec. I wasn't able to do anything. So right here I'm thinking, okay, what's the weakness to boat farm mortar? And that's Moabs, fast cooldown Moabs boosted. So what I'm doing here is kind of just sending 2 fast cooldown Moabs, and look at that, he is gonna boost. And I kind of laughing at him because I knew he was gonna die, and that's exactly what happened here. That's what you do against boat farm mortar, guys. So by the way, you've been killing it with likes recently, so if you weren't expecting me to beat him, make sure to leave a like, because that was kind of cool, right? Beating an 88% win rate is always pretty nice. So we finally got a win, first win of the day, I guess, or of the video. And yeah, our next game is on offside. He is going Dartling Gun, so I was like, okay. He's saying sorry too, so I'm like, what does that mean? Is he going eco? So right here I'm thinking, wow, he's actually going eco. Like, who sends that many reds if they're not going eco? So I was like, what's a good Dartling Gun eco strat? I mean, you definitely need attack, right? Like, you definitely need some defense to defend all our rushes. Also, look at that dot monkey placements and targeting by me. That was insane. I managed to, even though I was sending constant reds, I managed to target my first dot monkey and last, and barely leak any lives at all. I'm gonna leak a few lives here, but yeah, it's just gonna force me to go for another triple dart monkey on last. That does defend. Also, sorry about my chair, it's pretty loud. Yeah. But yeah, it's always good to keep your first dart monkey, the one on top, on last, because that means every single dart the dart monkey throws is used to pop balloons, as you can see. That's really effective. He's gonna send us some greens, and his defense is really bad, but I'm just kind of focusing on farming because I know I can kind of beat him around 13 possibly, depending on what towers he has. So yeah, I'm sending some greens here. That was a really dumb rush because as you will see in a sec, I'm gonna bloom boost. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. He's gonna go for mortar, and that's gonna be an easy defend. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna send those blacks behind, but they weren't even bloom boosted anymore, so won't do anything. And yeah, so he's gonna go for some more eco probably. I mean, you should definitely stop at around 500 to 550 eco, or probably like around 8. So I really don't know what he was thinking here. Like, he definitely needs to stop ecoing right now, but look what he does. He goes for some more. It does force me to go for another another spolt. But I was going to go for that anyway to defend region leads and zebras and, you know, that stuff. So I'm just face palming him at this point. Like, I know he's going to die. There's like no way he could defend these whites here. There's absolutely no way. He would have to have some insane micro, and he doesn't have any money saved up. He doesn't even have a Bernie stuff mortar. So I didn't have to send that many sets. I know it was gonna die. There was no ways defending this. Pretty embarrassing, not gonna lie. Like, come on, you don't greed that much against a farmer. So rip, dude. Anyway, we are on a final game here, and we're playing Cobra, which is pretty cool. I usually hate playing against Cobra, but if you have Ace in your loadout, you are most likely good. Like, the way to beat Cobra is to either beat him early or just outplay him. Like, mid-game, you're gonna struggle, but as long as you go for your Ace, as long as you have Ace in your loadout, you should be good. Also, I kind of misplaced my Dart Monkey here. It doesn't actually hit the send Bloons, it only hits the AI Bloons at the beginning. So that's going to cost me so many lives once he sends us some blues, because the trick against Cobra, to beat Cobra, you need to farm as much as you can early game. Don't even focus on sending him anything. Like, you could send him some blues here at this point, but it's just really important to farm as much as possible, because you're going to need the money to defend Bloon adjustments. Yeah, so look at that. Use all of my road spikes, and I'm still going to leak 20 to 30 lives. That means, I think road spikes are like 10 Bloons, right? Or 10 lives? Or like 20, I think it's 20. So I mean 3 road spikes, that's 60 lives. So that means I lost about 100 lives. Just to those blues, if you think of it. So yeah, gonna go and upgrade my farm. And yeah, I did upgrade my Dart Monkey to range to 1-3, just so I can hit the Bloons at the beginning. At the end, it was kind of a waste of money, because I was going to go for my Spolt anyway to defend those Eco Bloons. So yeah, that's enough defense until like round 10. That means now we can really focus on farming. I can catch up on farms now, because our Spolt is just so good in that placement. And yeah, so there's actually a better placement. It's right on the opposite side of that path. I kind of forgot, but now that I think of it, that's a much better placement. I heard of it from some like KOF players, King of the Hill players, because apparently the hitbox of the Juggernaut is just so big that you don't even need to place it at the end of the map, or like at the end of that path, to be actually effective. You can place it a bit more further towards the beginning, and then on the right side of the path, and that's like the best jug spot on this map by far. So that's kind of cool. Also right here, I'm sending him some whites, because he was like under defending. Like, what was he doing? And he's got Cobra and Wizard, like what? I thought he was at least going to go for attack, but no, he's got Ace, and like, okay, GG. Nothing you can do here unless you got Epic Micro and a lot of money saved up, which he doesn't, because he did go for a bunch of Eco Bloons, and that's going to be a GG. He didn't even sell all of his Cobras at this point. I don't know why. He maybe would have been able to defend, at least it looked like on my screen, if he had just microed those Cobras a bit faster and gone for maybe another what do you call it, like lightning wizard, but no, he died to that, which is kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.